Hey everybody, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I'm Zelda Master 2010, and in this episode we're going to be taking on the boss for the City in the Sky. So once you head inside, you'll find nothing really, just, some wind and, the city itself. We're pretty high up, actually. Yeah, this area looks pretty familiar. We were there in the last episode, so where is the boss? Where is anything? You want to go ahead and hook up here. You'll find, all around here is really broken. You can't really do much. And make your way to where these vines are, and then climb up here. And then, yeah, get ready for something pretty intense. Not really. I mean, at first it's really intense, but then you're just like, this is kind of not intense. That's basically where I'm going at. But yeah, anyways, once you make your way up here, it looks like a gigantic sky stadium thing, and normally those would be the lights, these gigantic weird pillar hooky things, but they're not lights, they're just hooky things. Yeah, so here you see a nice cinematic cutscene over here. And what is that? That's the dragon that broke the bridge last time. Oh no. His for some reason, it looks like somebody tore off the skins, like the skin for his wings, because it looks all meaty and bloody. I don't know, maybe those are scales, but I don't know, it doesn't look that cool. So he looks like a pretty badass dragon, believe it or not. He's like, black and red, that's kind of how you imagine, the badass dragon, the colors for it and things. But yeah, he tends not to be later on. But anyways, we'll see what happens. So far he's badass, so yeah, let's get started. So what we want to do is go ahead and use your awesome double claw shots to claw from place to place. As you can see, you only can claw on two of these pillar things because these are way too far. You just want to pick which side you want to use. Make yourself, make it to a really high up area, and this dragon should come up. Once you're able to claw onto his tail, you want to do so, and then apply your iron boots. And believe me, he has a lot of armor on. I don't know how iron boots are adding so much weight. I mean, iron boots are really outdoing themselves. I'm surprised Link can even walk if he dropped a gigantic dragon all the way down. And yeah, for the beginning of the fight, that's kind of it. You just use your iron boots. He falls, he breaks some of his armor, and you should need to rinse and repeat that. Just head your way back up and do it. You want to make sure you're really high, because other than that, he won't come close enough to you for you to claw onto him like that. And what the hell is that? What is that? Do you see something flying? I thought I saw an airship or something for a second in the sky. I don't know, but I thought I did in the clouds. That was kind of weird. But anyways, back to the intense dragon fight. I'm sorry that I'm getting distracted with other certain things, but now you're introduced to something new in his body. It's not an eye, it's an orb, so something pretty new. I'm pretty, surprised, Nintendo, that you didn't give us an eye again, but it kind of is like an eye. I mean, it's on his back. We've seen monsters with their eyes on their back, like the spider, and the spiders. That's kind of all. I only have armor Goma in my mind, but whatever. So he removes the armor and he looks like a weird serpent thing. He doesn't even look cool anymore. He looks like those Zofos we've been fighting, but with gigantic wings, which is kind of upsetting, because the one time a dragon would be in the game is like this. I don't even think he's a dragon, actually. I think he's literally a Zofo with wings, the ones that we were fighting earlier, with the shield and sword, but what's it called? Just only wings, no arms. I don't know, maybe that's actually the case. But anyways, these plants from the sky start flying up in the air, because now that it's raining, I guess life has come upon them, and they'll serve us pretty well. So go ahead and hook your way up to the point where you're going to be able to aim onto them. We're still not. You can actually hook up to the top and climb up. I'm going to try to do that just to show it off. So if you hook up really close, you can't necessarily climb on this, but you can head up if you're really close enough like this. That will work. So make your way over here. He's going to start spitting out fire. Once he starts spitting out, you want to just head to the opposite way of where he's spitting it. He'll be kind of following you really slowly while he's spitting out this fire. And wait until he's done. I think when he's done, yeah, he pauses for a little bit, and you want to make sure you're actually behind him. So from here would be a really good place to stop. And then hook to his back. And what is this? Oh yeah, we're attacking its back. oh, so exciting, am I right, dude? No, I really like this boss, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to hate on it. I'm just saying, like, it wasn't the hype I got when I first saw him. And there goes the wind being a dick. But, yeah, so you want to attack the orb on its back until, like, he falls, and that's kind of all you want to do. There is no, like, turn-based thing where you hurt him, and then you start attacking him rapidly. It's just every time you get a chance, claw onto his orb, and, yeah, so... Anyways, make your way back up here, wait for him to, like, come close, and once he starts spitting out fire, you want to start moving. Like, you'll see his head, he'll move it around, I'll tell you when. So you can get exactly when's the perfect time to start. There you go, see? He kind of moves around, he gets ready to spit out fire. Once you start clawing from plant to plant, you'll get a really good lead on him, and you'll be, like, a quarter of the way around him, like, clockwise, or counterclockwise, really depends on which side you're taking. But yeah, once you're done, he stops for a brief moment. You want to make sure you do this as soon as possible, because if you don't, he'll just turn around, spit fire, and you have to rinse and repeat that same thing. And yeah, hit him enough to where, you know, he falls, and then holds on to him until there. I don't know how he gets enough momentum for a backflip, because he was already falling really far, and then, like, he pushes himself. Maybe his arms are really that strong where he pushed himself up so well, but whatever, I don't really care. I just think it'd make more sense if he hit the ground first and then did a really high, awesome, super cool backflip. I think I'm high enough to hook on this. There we go. Now this one's a little bit different. This is the last phase in the battle. What he's gonna do here is he's gonna start, once he starts spitting out fire, he's gonna act a little bit differently. Now I'll show you what happens exactly. Just wait for him to start spitting out fire. Alright, so start making your way around like this. Alright, you just want to keep that up. And then what he is gonna do, just act like you're gonna attack him, and then he's gonna switch directions, and then you're gonna want to switch directions as well. So he's kind of like trying to corner you in a way. So right now we're going to the left side instead of the right. You could start with any side, doesn't matter. No matter what, he's just going to go to the opposite direction you were clawing at, and then try to, you know, hit you with. But anyways, with the fire, you know, spinning fire, he shoots out. But anyways, yeah, claw does back once more, and then strike the orb until it's finished. Now I could have clicked A to finish it. I just keep, you know, wiggling my Wiimote. It doesn't really matter. If you did do it, he'd just stab it. But in general, the finish button, like the finish option for the boss, comes a little late. Comes to like the last hit, which is kind of dumb. Usually the finish option should come to avoid 1 or 2 extra attacks you could be doing, because, you know, your finishing blow is a lot stronger. But for some reason they didn't do that. Anyways, we got the heart container, and it's dead, and the skies are bright, and believe it or not, there is the final piece. This is it. This is the final piece of the Mirror of Twilight. Midna must be happy. We went all around the world searching for different things. I mean, come on. Right now we're in, like, the heavens, which is really high in the sky, because that's what people consider it as. Yeah. To get what, a piece of the Mirror of Twilight. So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. So yeah, the words from the sages. Now we can actually, you know, connect it together. You know, have the mirror complete, and she can look at herself, you know, in a really fashion style, you know, because the Mirror of Twilight makes her look a lot more pretty and Twilight. I'm making this up. This is not what's gonna happen. But yeah, so we're gonna have to go to the mirror chamber. Fake is fake, blah blah blah. I don't really care what you have to say, man. Now I just need to grab my heart container and end off the episode here. So thank you all for watching. In the next episode, we're gonna be, you know, doing things with Midna. Maybe we're not gonna head straight to the mirror chamber. There is some cutscenes, no, side quests I want to do. But yeah, so thank you all for watching, and well, I'll catch you guys in the next episode when we head out of, you know, here. So here we go.